What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Plus Unit Picks. If you're new here on this channel, we focus strictly on NBA player props, backed by data, projections, and real edges in the numbers. We're not guessing, we're not chasing narratives, we're not forcing any plays that aren't there. If that's your style, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. You guys know what to do. Before we get into today's board, let's quickly recap last night. We finished 2-1 on the board. Not too bad, about a 67% clip. I'll take that all day. We can't get them all right, but we're stacking units and staying consistent with the process. The only one that missed was Amin Thompson over 0.5 blocks. And here's the wild part. Amin Thompson, he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league with elite length and 37 plus minutes, and he couldn't get one block. Come on. But Reed Shepherd, his teammate, yes, Reed Shepherd was able to get 2 blocks in one game. So that's variance. We can't control that, guys, but what we can control is consistency and staying disciplined. So over time, that edge will compound most definitely. We're going to reset and attack tonight's slate, but before we do, I just have an offer to share with you guys. If you're going to trail or tail these plays, you should do it on Better. Right? So on Better, if you're not taking advantage of it yet, you're leaving money on the table right now. New users on Better get a free $10 for signing up. Just for signing up, $10 for doing nothing. Okay? Not a deposit match, just a free 10. So on your first deposit, also they'll give you up to a $200 deposit bonus. Yeah, so to a $200 deposit bonus. Here's what you do. You tap the QR code. You scan the QR code that you see here on the screen, and you use my code right here, +1. That's PLUS1. And you should be able to take advantage of the offer. And also, if you do that, I'll also make a sweet offer for you, or make it even sweeter. So basically, you'll have access to my 30-day VIP group in Winnable. So that's my full card, every prop that I'm betting, full write-ups, clear reasoning, direct text alert straight to your phone well before game time. So that's no guessing, no scrambling, no chasing late lines. So you'll be getting a free $10 for signing up to $200 in deposit bonuses, and a full month of VIP access. So I don't know. I mean, if you guys aren't taking advantage of offers like that, you're totally doing it wrong. The key to winning in this arena, right, if you're doing prop bets or sports bets or anything like that, is taking advantage of the free money on the table with the providers, and Better is the company to do it. Okay, before we get into the picks, I just want to show you my slip real quick here, as you can see. So the first pick I'm going with is Michael Porter Jr., MPJ. Michael Porter, it's over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's not with Denver anymore. He's got a more major role over there in Brooklyn. So he's the primary offensive scoring engine. He's averaging 24.5 points per game. So his usage has definitely skyrocketed. He's not a third option anymore. He's one of the fastest players in history, franchise history, to make 100 threes. Kind of tells you everything you need to know. In terms of numbers, let's dive in real quick. Over the last 5 games, it looks like he's hitting at a 60% clip. That number, 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's averaging 30.8. He's got 31 for the median. He's pretty consistent over a 20-game and a 10-game stretch as well. We look at head-to-head, it's even more compelling at 67%. Let's see, he's had 3 matchups against the Heat. That's who they're going up against. If we look at the Heat's numbers against similar guards, or the similar, not guard, but forward, in terms of the position that he plays, they're kind of middle of the pack. But I'm not too worried about that. I think he's got a good shot to go over 29.5 tonight. So that's going to be the first pick. We're going to move into the second pick, which takes me to... All right, my second pick, just looking at my slate here, is going to be Precious Achiuwa. I think I picked him a few days ago, and it worked out. So I'm going to go right back while the iron is hot. So we've got Precious Achiuwa at under 19.5 points and rebounds. Let's dive into the numbers really quick. If you look at, again, I like to use the tool outlier.bet. It looks like he's hitting at a 60% clip over the last 5 games. over the last 10 games, even higher at a 70% clip. Points and rebounds. He's going up against the Phoenix Suns, so it's a pretty favorable matchup. If we dive in over the last 20 games, it looks like he's hitting at an even higher clip at 75%, 15 out of 20. Head-to-head matchup is money all day, 100%. The 2 games that he's had against the Suns, he's matched up pretty well. If we look at his position as a center, it's not too favorable based upon other centers in the league, but hey, I'm cashing in on the other ones. I think it's a pretty compelling argument here for under 19.5 points and rebounds for Precious Achiuwa. So that is our second pick. Precious Achiuwa, he's that big-time defender. He gives a lot of energy on the defensive. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 12.8 points and 6.6 rebounds. But against Phoenix, his role shifts. He's asked to defend and switch into, onto perimeter scores from time to time. That defensive responsibility limits his offensive involvement and puts more energy into containment instead of production. So that's why we're going to ride with that one. Let's see. But the Kings, they're that team. I don't want to say they were rebuilding, but they had Zach LaVine. I'm not sure if he's there anymore. And they have DeRozan as well. But it'll be an interesting matchup to see. I've got Trey Murphy as the third and final pick. Before we get into that, again, guys, if you're not placing these plays or telling these plays on Better, you're totally missing out. For new users, get a free $10 for signing up and a $200 up to a $200 deposit bonus. You can scan the QR code and use my code +1. That's PLUS1, and you will get access to my VIP for free for 30 days if you send me confirmation that you signed up using my code. Or you get access to all of my plays for 30 days on Winnable. All right, so we're going to go and move into the third and final pick without further ado. That is Trey Murphy. I actually got this one at over 19.5 points and assists on PrizePicks. That's a goblin pick, but it's actually even higher than that at 24.5. They're playing against the Lakers, the Lake Show in LA, Western Conference matchup. It looks like he's hitting at a 80% clip for this number on points and assists, over 24.5. If you look at it over a 10-game stretch, it's 6, a little bit lower. Over a 20% on over a 20-game stretch, it's set to head matchup. It looks like he's hitting at a 67% clip. So can't go wrong with that. Trey Murphy, the guy's a scorer. This year, it's at 55% against the Lakers. If you look at how the Lakers fare against similar forwards, it's a pretty compelling argument, even more so. I would definitely lock this in. DraftKings, it looks like, has it at 101. Novix got it at -110. PrizePicks at -119. So I think there's some pretty good value here for Trey Murphy as far as the points and assists over. Okay. So just as a recap, guys, we've got Michael Porter Jr. over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Precious Achiuwa under 19.5 points and rebounds. And then last but not least, we've got Trey Murphy. Like I said, I locked it in at over 19.5 points and assists, but if you can get it anywhere over 24.5 points and assists, I think it still has a lot of great value. So that's what I'm picking. If you're telling tonight, let me know. Hit a fire emoji in the comments. Wish you guys the best of luck, man. Hopefully we can get a 3-0, go on another heater like before. We're doing pretty good, but let's stay sharp, guys. Let's stay disciplined, and most importantly, let's stack those units. Again, this is Austin, and this is Plus Unit Picks. Good luck tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.